Well, hello there. I'm Dr. Jim. Thanks for stopping by for another Living Longer and Stronger episode. This time I have a question for you, and as a gerontologist, I've always been interested in this. Are people really happier at older ages? The short answer is yes, and here's why. Older adults become very selective about what they choose to focus on and spend their energy on. They're not running around like chickens with their heads cut off. They also simply choose to be happy by focusing on happy events and positive people in their lives. Makes sense? Smart. By focusing on the positive things in life, older adults are indeed happier than their younger counterparts. So young people, you got to get smart. Older adults also engage in selective memory, and they actually pull out more positive emotional information from their memories. You know, I tend to do that too. It's as if they had a positive memory filter. I'm going to keep all the bad stuff in the back. I don't need to really remember any of that, right? The part of the brain that is associated with processing emotional information, the amygdala, appears to be mostly intact and active in later life. Thank you, amygdala. There are social factors which also lead older adults to be happier than younger people. They are, for the most part, no longer stressing out about balancing life and school and work and everything else. They're way past those child-rearing years, and instead they enjoy the company of their grandkids, spoil them like crazy, and send them away. My wife and I do that all the time. It's fun. They're not fighting to climb a career ladder anymore, and they can focus on what they want to do in their retirement. They could get more quality in their lives. In general, most adults have a more stable life. They're not subjected to major ups and downs when we're younger, and they don't deal with daily negativity and stress like in the workplace as young people do, or paying the rent, or paying your bills, or the car insurance is due. All those things that weigh down on us when we're young, most older adults don't deal with or think about. Older adults, too, have in general shifted their priorities to living here and now, in the present. And I am such an advocate of this. It's called mindfulness. Live in the here, live in the now. The past is the past, and the future is unseen. Live now. Younger people have a longer time horizon. They have a long future, and they're never going to get old, and they're never going to die. And they plan things out for years or decades. Older adults don't do that as much. They instead focus on the here and now. Focusing on the future, what can that induce? I can't control it. Anxiety. Thinking about the past over and over again and ruminating produces depression. You can experience true happiness and joy by being fully present, right here, right now. There is no other time to be other than the now. Priorities are important later in life, true, but relationships are maybe more important later in life. Older adults enjoy deepening meaningful existing relationships instead of the stress of trying to form new ones. Which is true. You know, many of my friends, colleagues, peers, family members, they had a big social life. Lots and lots and lots of friends. All over the place, right? And then as you age, your circle gets a little tighter. The type of people you want in your circle gets a little smaller, and so on and so forth, until you are surrounded exactly by the people you want in your life. When we're younger, we're trying to gain more friends and gain more acceptance and, I'm going to call my 25 friends. New relationships bring risk and stress, which are avoided by focusing on current, long-term relationships when we're older. This is also a great way to avoid conflict. Younger people can be happy. I'm not saying that. Middle-aged folks, you could be happy too. But they still have to deal with the multitude of stressors, problems, challenges, and goals that older adults have already been through. Been there, done it. They've already been there. They've done it. And this is why they tend to be happier at older ages. So there you have it. Older people really are happier later in life than young people are early in life. I'm Dr. Jim, and this has been another episode of Living Longer and Stronger and Happier. I'll see you soon.